Okay. Call the March 13th, 2023 Weare Board of Firewards meeting to order at 6:02 PM. The first item on the agenda is correspondence.
Nope.
In there, okay. Old business. I know last time we talked about heating problem that you had.
Yep, we're working on that. I don't know if it's any better or worse. We had hot water issues as well over there, speaking of heat. So we kind of worked with one of the local plumbers that kind of showed us how to fix it ourselves. So we back flushed it ourselves, and it all revolved around not getting any hot water to the gear extractor or the washing machine. So that's all been taken care of now. And while they were there, we talked about the filters for the drinking water, and I think that has been all taken care of as well.
Yep.
We changed the filters on them. Someday down the road, we're probably gonna have to think about a whole system for the whole building. So, and that's something we can work on later on, because it'll have to be tied in with the police as well, so.
All right. The other thing is I know that applications close for the fire chief's position. But Naomi attempted to reach out to them today, and we have no information on that, how that's going yet. So we'll try to, at least get how we're doing and try to get a report, and I'll try to get it out to you. And if necessary, then we may have to call a meeting, possibly before the next meeting. So that's where we are with that. We have not heard anything. Is there any other old business?
Did we talk about rust-proofing the vehicles last time?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay, so by Saturday, all the small fleet will be done. The ambulances, the utility, forestry, and the car.
Okay.
So they'll be all done, and then we'll probably work with him. I don't know if he can spray outside or not, for the two engines of the tanker.
All right, is there any other old business? New business?
I have one item whenever you're...
Yeah, go ahead.
So I went to, of course I printed it off, left it right on the printer. We've been paying outdoor companies to come in and refinish the floors in the firehouse for several years. It is a pretty good-sized expense, and it just doesn't last that long. I think the last time we did it was like $1,500, and it lasts about 3 months. So we're spending over $3,000 a year to have the floors done. In that spirit, as I've done a lot of floors when I was active duty, so we contacted Hilliard, and they can provide us with all of the chemicals, all the equipment, so we can do the floors ourselves. The quote total was $2,830. Of course, we would own the equipment. There's enough chemical there to do the floors several times. I don't know how many, because I'd have to calculate square footage, coverage, things like that. I'm sure we can do the floors at least twice, maybe 3 times with the chemicals that are included in that quote. But I cannot purchase it without approval from the Board of Firewards.
So, if we're paying $3,000 and you said they have to be done about every 3 months?
Well, we were getting them done twice a year.
Okay.
The finish lasts about 3 months.
Okay.
So we've got 6 months of good-looking floors and 6 months of terrible-looking floors.
So that what you're proposing to spend the money on will get us more than 2, right?
Yes.
So we're not, okay. I was concerned if we were doing more.
I expect, again, without doing the calculations, I expect it will pay for itself or break even inside of 2 years.
Any comments or questions?
Say do it.
And you're planning to do all this stuff when guys are on shift?
Yes.
I don't see an issue with it. In the long run, it's gonna save you.
As long as we go with the purchasing policy for the, whatever we have to do, I'm in favor of it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
I'll make that into a motion,
sounds good to me.
that we approve the expenditure for the chemicals, provided that we stay within the figures that you talked about, and, let's say, under the 3,000. And that we just go by the town purchasing policy for that. Is there a
I'll
second?
Second that.
Second. Any questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain?
2,500 is the amount you have to stay under before you go to what's quote.
Okay.
If the purchase is under 2,500, the department head can make purchases up to 25, but not to exceed, however, the vehicles, sorry,
Okay.
for 2,500. Just so you follow the routine.
Okay.
All right. Any other new business?
Did you vote? Sorry.
Yes. All in favor? No opposed, no abstain. All right, have no minutes yet. They're coming soon, very soon. Manifest, next item on the agenda.
I move to accept the fire department's accounts payable manifest for checks dated March 16, 2023, in the amount of $7,145.32.
I will second that.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded. Is there any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. And then we have administrative report, chief.
So I mentioned to you earlier that we had spent quite a bit of money this month, and I just kind of wanted to go over that on the vehicles. It was brought to our attention that we had kind of a shaky front end in the ambulance. We thought we maybe lost a weight. That went to Mr. G's and was checked out. Everything seems to be okay with the front end, but they did say, think about buying some tires. So we'll have to think about that. It's in service, it's running every day. The tanker, we had a problem with the onboard charger. Obviously, with that truck being the age that it is, we wasn't able to find a charger, apples to apples. Ricky Hippler searched around and found one, and that was installed by staff. And then we discovered that after we got the charger in, that we needed batteries. The batteries were junk. So those were purchased and put in by staff. Engine 5, we had a problem with tire chains. Apparently the chains that were purchased for it are a non-roller chain, and they're very aggressive. That's like a square chain, and it ruined 2 of the tires. We took it to Mr. G's. Mr. G suggested that we buy 4 tires because the inside tires were, getting to that point. So that was, the 4 tires were put on last week. So until we can figure out what we're gonna do with the chains, I'm pretty sure we had chains for both engines. But we could only seem to lay our hands on one set of chains. So there was, they may have gone down to Public Works. We're gonna be looking into that, to see if they're actually down there, or if they're using our chains, but I know we had roller chains for at least one of those engines,
Do we have any automatic chains?
yes.
What are those on?
We get them on ambulance 2, we get them on the tanker and both engines.
Oh,
Frontline
but
engines.
these are in addition to that?
In
Okay.
addition to that, yeah, so that's, was kind of, isn't something that I wanted to do, but we needed to do it, so. Vacant position is, they had interviews last Saturday, we interviewed 6 applicants, and we're scheduling now for chief's interviews. So we're trying to get that done as quickly as possible and get that person on board. The new administrative position, she seems to be working out okay. She's working 3 long days a week, so we have that third person available for those Monday, Wednesday, Friday, in case we need a third person on the ambulance. And just one other thing that I wanted to bring up, House Bill 296, it's passed the House. It removes the fire department's ability to regulate access for 1 and 2 family dwellings, so that might come into, might not be good for us, so. If you know of anybody that you can talk to about that, that would be good. I've already let them know my opinion on it, so. That's all I've got. If you got any questions for me, I will, more than happy to answer them.
Okay. Any questions or comments? I don't.
Negative.
Go ahead.
I'm all set.
I don't have anything for non-public tonight, so unless there's other business that we need to talk about, any other business? All right. Motion to adjourn, we'll accept.
Are you going to talk
Oh.
about changing the meeting?
Oh, yes, sorry, thank you. Appreciate that. Should have done that under the new business. So the selectmen are gonna be meeting here every Monday night for now. So we lose our ability to be able to meet at 6 o'clock on Monday nights here. Personally, I think it's important that we have the cameras and the tape on. So we should try and stay here if at all possible. So what we have available to us is the first Wednesday and Thursday of the month, and then the third,
Town on Wednesdays.
and then the third Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so Wednesday, Thursday on the 4th, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on the 3rd week.
I can't do Wednesdays.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right. And,
I'm out of town on Wednesdays.
okay.
I
Is it-
prefer
does-
Tuesdays, if there, we do,
Okay.
either Tuesdays or, yeah, Tuesdays or Thursdays.
All right. How about you, chief?
Tuesday, the 2nd and 4th Tuesday is not good, but the other ones are good.
Yeah, this would be the first week would be, if Wednesday's out, then Thursday. The 3rd week would be Tuesday or Thursday. Is that okay for everybody? What's that?
It's, yeah, is the
Third
the
Tuesday?
first and the 4th is not good for me.
Okay. Then, the only thing is that, and I talked to Beth, and she can do the manifest. If we do the 3rd Tuesday, she can do the manifest on the 1st, probably Monday or whatever that. So we still have that 2-week period. So you want to say the 3rd Tuesday then? Does that work for everybody?
Yep.
Okay, and at 6 o'clock, a good time for everybody?
We're gonna start that in April? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess that would be, unless we have to have a special meeting, which we're gonna have to
Yeah, we can work with it.
do at some other point anyways.
Well, when you put them on the calendar, I just wanna make sure.
Yeah.
we start in April.
Yeah. Is that good with everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Then we'll do it. All right, thank you, Naomi. I'm glad that you reminded me.
I'm good for something.
Was there a second?
We can vote on it if you want.
No, to adjourn, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Who made a
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much.